A Raspberry Pi running every automation, every sensor, every schedule, reliable until it isn't. This is episode 4, The Brain Moves. The Raspberry Pi has been running my smart home for 2 years. Every automation, every sensor, every grow cabinet schedule. It works, but it's about to move. Last episode, we set up Docker on the OptiPlex. Portainer is running. Full visibility over every container, every service, every log. You can see the container list, each service showing its status, CPU usage and memory footprint. Restart a container, pull a new image, check its output. All from the web UI without touching the command line. Obuco is live, watching the 3D printer through a camera feed. It uses AI detection to spot spaghetti failures and failed first layers. When something goes wrong, it catches it before an entire spool is wasted and sends a notification straight to your phone. The Docker stack is solid, both services running, both monitored. Now we go further. The Pi runs off an SD card, no snapshots, no rollback, no room to grow, nothing. One storage failure, and the smart home goes down until I rebuild from scratch. The Raspberry Pi was the right tool to start. It's not the right tool to keep. The smart home has outgrown it. The architecture needs to change, and this is where it changes. Running Home Assistant as a VM inside Proxmox means snapshots before every update and rollback in seconds. The Home Assistant VM is isolated from everything else. If it crashes, the AI agent keeps running. Go to Settings, System, Backups, and create a full backup. Download the tar file and copy it somewhere off the Pi, a USB drive, your PC, anywhere. This file is your insurance. The Pi stays running the entire time. You confirm the new instance is live before you touch it. You never wipe the Pi first. Before touching the OptiPlex, confirm Home Assistant is healthy, create a full backup, download the tar file to your PC, copy it to a second location, note the current IP address, and list every add-on and USB device connected to the Pi. Home Assistant OS isn't installed, it's imported. A complete disk image with the supervisor, add-on engine, and backup system already built in. Boot the VM and everything's already there, nothing to configure. On the onboarding screen, choose Restore from Backup. Upload the tar file downloaded from the Raspberry Pi. Home Assistant reads the archive, restores your configuration, add-ons, and settings, then reboots. The process takes several minutes. Do not interrupt it. In Proxmox, create a new virtual machine. Linux OS type, 2 cores, 4 GB of RAM. No ISO needed. Home Assistant OS is a disk image. Download the HAOS KVM image from the GitHub releases page, then import it into Proxmox as a SCSI disk using QM import disk. Set that disk as the boot device in the hardware tab, remove the default IDE disk, and start the VM. Home Assistant boots within seconds. Port 8123 comes up. On the onboarding screen, skip the setup wizard. Choose Restore from Backup instead. Upload the tar file taken from the Pi. Everything comes back. Automations, integrations, dashboards, users, add-ons, all of it. You're not setting up Home Assistant, you're moving it. Home Assistant loads. This is the login screen for the fresh Home Assistant instance running on Proxmox. The credentials are the same as before. The backup restored everything. Users, passwords, integration tokens, login, and the dashboard comes up exactly as it was on the Pi. Every card, every entity, every automation, all there. This is not a fresh install, this is a full migration. After restore, work through this in order. Dashboards load, automations present, and one fires on demand. Add-ons running, ESP home devices reconnected, MQTT active, IP sorted, external access confirmed, backups scheduled, USB devices pass through, companion app connected. 2 VMs, both green. Home Assistant fully restored on Proxmox, every automation firing, every sensor reporting. The Pi is still sitting there, powered on, doing nothing. That is the rule. You do not pull the plug until the new instance has been running clean for 24 hours. Then you shut it down. That SD card is no longer holding up your smart home. Snapshot taken, rollback ready. Raspberry Pi backed up, HAOS VM created, backup restored, all checks passed, Raspberry Pi powered down, the smart home runs on the OptiPlex, episode 4 done. The server map has a new node. The Home Assistant OS VM sits alongside the AI Agent VM, both running on Proxmox, both isolated, both protected by snapshots. The OptiPlex is the control center now. A like goes a long way, so please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good. And if you can't be good, be kind. See you next time.